So, today we are testing out the DJI mic, and I know what you're thinking, you're mainly a drone channel, but we also like testing out what the companies are making as well as drones. So DJI, obviously a very big company, and so we're excited to test this out. Just a quick disclaimer, we're not sponsored in any way by any company. We genuinely get products when they're released to the general public, but it means you're going to get honest reviews and then real reactions to every product on this channel. Okay, let's get into it. So the DJI mic comes in at £289 sterling, offers 250 meter transmission range from the receiver. It's dual channel recording. It also can do up to 14 hours onboard memory. All this and in a nice portable and compact design. So let's open it up and see what it's all about. Ooh. A bit like your Apple products, similar sort of packaging really. Okay, so what comes out the top here is a little box, and here's sort of your accessories pouch type thing, I believe. So in here you've got a USB to Type-C, which is going to be really good for getting all your audio recordings from the transmitters onto your computer or wherever. You've also got a headphone jack, so that's good for attaching the receiver if it's on top of a camera into the camera, so you can just get the audio recorded straight from the receiver into the whatever you're recording. You've also got two of these little dead cats, sort of mini dead cats as it were. They're great for when it's really windy and you're just using the actual receivers as the recorders themselves. Okay, now on to the main event. As you can see, this is sort of how it comes out. And in here is everything that you're gonna need. And then it should just be a case of it opens up like that, bang. You can see the lights are already coming on. It's a bit like an AirPods sort of setup in that everything you put in here will charge, and then you only need to charge the case with the Type-C that comes with it. So yeah, and then you've got your receiver here, and then your two transmitters. So let's just take the receiver out, as you can see here. So it's going to start off with the menus. We'll go into that in a bit, but we'll just keep going here. As you can see around it, you've got attachments. So this will just click on like this, I believe. Okay, so once you take out the receiver, there's going to be a little thing in here, and then you're just going to want to flip this out, and then it will go in just as such, like that. And then this little attachment is perfect for just going on top of your DSLR or whatever type of camera you're rocking, and then you can have it facing either way so that you can get all your information from the receiver to the transmitters right in front of your camera. You can even press record from here, so you don't need to go over and faff about with the technology if you're sort of with clients and you need to always, you know, get them to press record, get them to stop pressing record. It's a very slick setup. You've also got these for if you wanted the receiver to attach to your phone. So you've got a Type-C, and you've also got an iPhone. And then you can put it on your phone, bang, and you've got that nicely set up, as you can see there. And also when you put these attachments on, it can be designed so that you just put the receiver back in and you can leave whatever attachment you use the most on. Okay, then you've got your two receivers here. So this is everything you're gonna get in there, as well as obviously the two attachments, but just leaving them in there for now. And yeah, so we're gonna get this all set up. I'm gonna talk you through the menus and then how to use it and all the cool features. Okay, so to quickly go through the receiver with you here, if you swipe down, this is where you're gonna get your settings and everything you need. So in here, you're gonna get your choice of sound recording, whether it be mono or mono safety. This is where it will record a mono channel, and then also a mono safety where the decibels have been turned down by -6. And then you've got stereo, where you can record on a left or right channel, depending on which one you choose. And then to back out of that, you just swipe up again, and then you're back to where you are. Here's where you're gonna get your receiver gain. This is where you wanna turn up the decibels on your receiver to see what, you know, is the right volume. So that's where you'd get the accessories. Stick this into there and stick that on top of your camera. I'll show that off again a bit later. You've got your Type-C, which is to charge the receiver individually, and then you've got your power button. If you just tap the power button, that's gonna lock your screen. So that's a really good bit if you don't want to accidentally change anything or maybe accidentally mute something. Back to the menus now. So your receiver gain, and then you've got your volume for your headphones here, which you can just change. And then here is your settings. So it starts here with vibration notification. So a really nice feature here as well is you're gonna get vibrations when you press record. And it's just letting you know that that's the recording definitely started. So you can change that if you don't want the vibration by turning that off in there. You've also got the low cut. Personally, I would do low cut type things in post-production, but if you're in a bit of a hurry, you can just leave that on. So transmission gain, this is where you're gonna play with the gain of each transmitter. Then one along, you've got the brightness of your screen, if it's not needed, or if you want to save battery potentially. Then a long one, language, date, time, factory reset, if you want to change everything, your information, and then your compliance info, which I don't have a clue. So then you just swipe back and then you're back to the main menu. When you're on the receiver and you've got two transmitters going at once, you want to swipe on the side and then you can change the information of this transmitter. You can find out how long it's got recording, so 15 hours on each. Pretty impressive. You can decide to mute it or not mute it. Again, it will show you if it's muted, you'll feel it. And then you can press from here to start recording, which is amazing. Like I said, you don't need to go over and press it. You can control it all from on top of your camera. Now you're gonna get a lot of information here. So here's 1 and 2, that shows you how strong the connection is with each transmitter. As you can see, 4 bars on each. I'm sure that will change, but like I said earlier, 250 meters range, pretty impressive. This is your receiver battery life, and then above there is your transmitter 2 battery life, and above there is your transmitter 1 battery life. Okay, so now we're just gonna do some tests. I'm gonna compare what I've been using to the actual transmitters here. So what I use is probably not the most practical sort of recording setup, but it's just what I've used since I started, which is just a Zoom H1N attached to a Rode lavalier mic. So yeah, I'm going to compare the audio of that to the transmitter, and as you can see on the back here, you've got your magnets. So this is another great feature. You can magnetize sort of under your chest. This is where it's going to get slightly complicated. So just going to have that there. And then I'm going to switch between the 2 audios. So this will be my current recording setup, and then now is going to be on the transmitter here. You obviously want it as central as possible, and so that's just recording from there, which is, I don't know, we're going to see. Okay, so we'll record continue from here, see how it's sounding. One more feature is obviously you've got your dead cat here, and this just twists on the top. So you can see here's where the actual microphone is, and then you're just going to twist that on. You can see there's little gaps, so it's just like that. We're not in the wind at the moment, but I'll just show you what that's looking like here. Obviously your receiver's getting all your data here. I'm going to be using this setup a lot in the next couple of videos, so if you want to see it out in the field being used, then please keep watching, subscribe, and we'll be bringing much more videos like this to you very soon. If you've got any questions about the DJI mic, let us know down in the comments. It's been a bit of a chaotic video, but hope you get an idea of everything that this setup can do. And I'll catch you in the next one.